What's good, y'all? It's your girl Rachel. I am back with another video. I know it's been a hot minute since I've been up here and recorded a video about my hair. I have been literally going through so many emotions since maybe April. It was ending it was the ending of the school year from April, of course, until June. June 17th was the day where everything just was a reality that I had made it through the school year and it was time for vacation. So hubby and I went to see a ball game. We went bowling. That's our thing. We love to bowl and all that. We went shopping. When we went to the baseball game, we did travel like 2.5 hours to a different city. And we stayed overnight after the ball game. And then we came back the next morning. Like I said, we drove back home and we were pretty much chilling for the most part. Another thing that we picked up is bike riding. Like, we are so in love with bike riding now. We both bought hybrid bikes and they are amazing. And we have this trail maybe less than a mile up the street from our house. And we ride on that trail, and that trail is 1.5 miles there. And then, of course, back is 3 total. That is something that we have picked up that we love to do. And I've just pretty much been living in the moment as of late. And that's why I haven't posted any videos. I've been enjoying my spouse and everything like that. So let's get into this video. But before I do that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post another video. So, as y'all can see, hair is looking wonderful. I washed my hair yesterday. I was trying to wait a month to wash my hair, but it did not work. My scalp was filthy. My scalp was itchy. I tried Febreze. I tried keeping like the sweating down. And what I've been noticing as far as like when I'm sleeping, all that, I sweat a lot in my sleep. I sleep with a ceiling fan on, and our thermostat is always on 67 when we go to bed. I started sleeping without anything on my head, but I have a satin pillowcase. So I've been sleeping on my satin pillowcase, and that's been helping with the sweating part. Now, me and my husband, like I said, I told y'all, we've been going bike riding, so I sweat when we bike ride, and I really sweat a lot. Especially like when we're physical. And then, of course, like I told y'all, we go bowling too. So that is another thing that causes me to sweat a lot. I always have to make sure that I have my water. Cannot leave the house without the water. I have this thing where if I don't drink enough water, my vision goes blurry. I go numb on one side, and I get the most excruciating headache that there is. And I sometimes get queasy, and sometimes I even throw up. So I'm very active, and my husband is making sure that I'm really active. And I am greasy. Oh, my goodness, y'all. But my husband is making sure that I'm really, really active because I have been sitting down pretty much just snacking it down and putting on some extra pounds, and it's going in some areas I like, but some areas I don't like. So Bay is trying to keep me very active. So back to my hair. After I've been rambling about what I've been up to and why I have not been posting videos about my hair, I have been trying to wait at least 2.5 weeks before washing my hair if I can, or maybe 3. I haven't really reached 3 yet. And I have also I have also pushed my retightenings to 6 weeks instead of 4 or 5 weeks. My retighten appointment was June 17th when I got off for the summer. And my next one is July 24th, I think. My appointment is very, very close. And I really am getting to a point where I'm starting to want to retighten my own hair. Like, the price, my loctician, she went up on her price. And I mean, literally everything is going up right now. So it's one of those things. I'm very understanding. Of course, I don't feel any type of way that the price is going up. But me and my husband are in the process of doing what we need to do to sell our home and buy a new home. And every extra dollar can go towards something like closing costs or paying off a debt. So I'm kind of like in the mindset of doing what I need to do to maybe retighten my own hair for a short amount of time until we can get into our new home and then go from there. Excuse me. I've even been thinking about getting some locks merged in with another lock so that the cost gets cut down somehow. I've also thought about, and this probably sounds really, really bad. I love my Sisterlocks, y'all. Do not come for me in the comments. Like, I love my hair. God knows I really do. But I've also been thinking about just combing them out and wearing my natural hair and letting a natural hairstylist style my hair once a month. I've also been thinking about that too, just so I can cut down costs on what I spend monthly, which is now I was spending $150 every single time I would go get a retightening. Now she went up to $175. So if I choose to get my hair washed, I'm gonna be paying $200. And I'm at a point now where, like I said, I'm trying to be really conservative with the amount of money that I'm spending, so that we can make sure that we're ready for when it's time. Like, we're both trying to be on the same page and be ready to move at the drop of a pen, because I don't know if anybody knows it, the housing market is crazy right now. And if we're not in the process of being prepared for everything that is to come, as far as we already were able to get a pre-approval, but being able to pay for closing costs, being able to pay for our closing costs and the closing costs for selling the home, on top of any other fees that may be on top of that as well, we're trying to make sure that we're both on the same page when it comes to that. Yes, yes, yes. So I have been in the mindset of being a little bit more frugal. I have been cooking as of lately so that I won't have to go out and spend money and, buy fast foods. And of course, that plays into me gaining weight as well, as if I eat out too much and I'm not eating at home and just eating healthy portions at the house. So we've both been in a mindset of just saving money and paying off things and getting prepared for later on, for when we plan on selling and buying. So as far as my hair, I have gained a lot of length. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Let me get up, because y'all can't see that because of the lighting in this front area. I'm so sorry, y'all. Whew. Okay. So this is what my hair is looking like in the back. Hair stops about there. The The ones on my edges are like literally just growing like weeds. I have all my locks. I haven't lost any locks. This is my little piece that I had in the very beginning. That joker was like, hold on. That thing was like this short when I got it installed. Hold on. Yep, that thing was like that short when I got it installed. And of course, now look at it. My hair is dropping really well in the back. I have one lock that's still being stubborn, that's not want to stay in. So I'm going through the process of figuring out what needs to happen. Does it need to be merged with another lock? Or do I need to keep trying in that same spot? And I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. This spot right here. That lock will not stay in to save its life. And that lock unraveled before I even put water to my head. So that should tell you what you need to know right there. And I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I haven't been braiding it every night to keep it in place either. Some days I'm like super tired. I don't be feeling like braiding my hair and laying down. And I know that's probably what's keeping it from actually staying in. I was told to wear a bandana, but my scalp sweats like crazy, and the bandana wasn't helping either. What else? I took a microlocks course, and I now know how to put in microlocks. I haven't really stepped out on faith, really, with taking clients yet. It's been a lot going on, like I said, with us trying to sell our home and buy a new home. The process of me going back to school, because I'm trying to finish my degree. I have about a year left of that. I also decided to switch jobs. I was doing out of school suspension, and now I am doing inclusion, which is the special education classroom, assisting special ed students with curriculum, like the things that they need extra assistance with. I am almost done with my degree, and I'll be being an inclusion teacher for about a year until I finish my master's and go for school counseling. I really love the kids. I really, really do. And I didn't want to leave my students or leave the education field completely, but I know for a fact I don't want to be a teacher long term. So it's just, for me, I feel like it was literally a stepping stone to get to where I really want to be. But my hair is so freaking gorgeous. I love my hair. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I know y'all probably looking at me like, how in the world, if you love it, do you want to comb them out and do something different? Because I'm thinking about the situation with me and my husband long term, and where we live right now, we don't really like. So sometimes it's about sacrifice and making decisions that we don't want to make. And it's based on my decision, not my husband's. My husband has been like literally fussing me out because he's like, just leave your hair alone. Don't worry about your hair. Your hair is fine. But I'm the one that's saying, it would take away so much that I could really be doing if I, just go back to being natural. But I love my hair. Don't get me wrong, y'all. But I just want to show y'all my hair, my grid or whatever, so y'all can see how it's looking. Grid is still looking pretty in place, like it's been. Oh. And as y'all see, I went back to my side part. My hair can now go in a full-fledged ponytail. Of course, I still have some little ones in the back that ain't long enough to put it completely in a ponytail yet. But, it is what it is, boo. It is what it is. But yeah, grid is still looking really good. My hair is so much thicker than it was, of course, when I first started, according to where I am now. I have hit a year and a half. I'm on my way to 2 years of being locked. I've never, ever in my life had a hairstyle this long. But it is definitely not just a hairstyle, it is a lifestyle. You don't have to worry about anything getting in the way with your hair as far as, you know, like waking up and don't know what to do with it. Of course, going through detangling, you do got to detangle still. You got to run your fingers through the parts and make sure that your locks aren't marrying. But I really would not change this for the world. I don't have any regrets, to be honest. I feel like this is the best decision that I've made. But, I mean, if I'm going to be transparent, I do want to save money at the same time. So, whatever expense that is, maybe doing my own hair or getting some locks put together, so be it. But I love my Sisterlocks. I'm feeling like I'm getting closer and closer to being able to stop braiding the banding. And that answers that question. I still am braiding the banding. Very much so. And yeah. But if y'all got any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. Show me some love. I show you some love. But if you made it to the end of this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you love it here, please join the community. Join the Rachel Lock gang. Gang. And y'all just let me know what y'all think about my content. But y'all stay awesome, stay blessed. And don't forget, y'all, take y'all vitamins.